What's up, everybody? We are back. I had a little bit of technical difficulties. This is a live broadcast. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that. Joe Biden's dog Commander is still out here biting everybody out on these streets. It says Joe Biden's dog and the First Lady Jill, 2-year-old German Shepherd Commander, has been involved in more biting incidents than previously reported in the White House. Multiple sources familiar with the matter told CNN. While the U.S. Secret Service has acknowledged 11 reported biting incidents involving its personnel, sources who spoke to CNN said the real number is higher and includes executive, resident staff, and other White House workers. Do you think this dog should be allowed in the house, or may just ass be outside, or Commander, whatever his name is?
He need to be euthanized because he done bit 11 people. I mean, if it was any other pedestrians like us, regular civilians like us, then that dog would have been put down.
You need to get closer to your mic.
He would have been put down the second bite, probably even the first bite. So, I mean, for me,
it's not saying that he ferociously bit them. Maybe he was just nicking the people. That's one thing we don't know.
11 bites. That's nick or bite. It doesn't matter. The dog is vicious. The dog is vicious. When a dog bites somebody 11 times, it's a bite. It's a vicious. It's not no. If a dog gonna play with you, they're gonna lick you. That dog don't bite and bite unless he's a puppy. Then yes, I can understand if he's a puppy, they bite you. They bite you when they're a puppy. Not nodding on you or something like that. But a German Shepherd.
So why don't they just take the dog home? You don't need to be in the White House.
And he needs to be euthanized. But to me, that story it goes to privilege. There's a lot of privilege involved with that.
Bye, Commander. Oh my God! This lady was at the airport and she has she's trying to bring giraffe feces back to the United States, claiming she's gonna make a necklace out of it. Did you hear about that?
No, I never heard this story before.
It says federal customs agents poo-pooed plans of an Iowa woman who wanted to make jewelry from giraffe feces she picked up on a trip to Kenya and brought back to the United States in her luggage. The woman declared the small box of feces when it was selected to have her belongings inspected after arriving in Minneapolis, St. Paul on September 29th. Now, I saw this box of this feces. The feces are only like this big. They're like the size of rabbit shit.
Oh, wow.
You would have think that a giraffe shit would be this big or something like that.
Yeah.
No, it's only like that big.
Damn.
It probably shoots out like little pellets, like how deers shit like little pellets. It's probably like that.
Oh, wow. Damn. So, I mean, I guess everything that they eat, it absorbs everything that they eat. It absorbs every bit of their body, absorbs every bit of what they eat, the nutrition and everything, and don't waste anything. So whatever that's left, that's not worth holding into the body, it lets go. That's
what deer do too.
Huh?
That's what deer do too.
I don't know about deers, but if you're saying that if that's the size of their shit, like a pebble, then everything they eat, it absorbs every single thing that comes from whatever they eat.
Yeah.
And then whatever the waste is that the body feel like it doesn't want to hold it, it shits it out. Just like our bodies. So.
Well, shit. I mean, I don't think our body do too much absorption because our food is so adulterated.
Yeah.
so much shit in our food.
Yeah, but you can't blame. Sometimes you can't blame the food. You got to blame the liquor and the cigarettes and the weed too. Shit, I do everything else. Besides eat. As humans. So.
Oh my goodness, lady, leave stuff alone. Oh God, this story is so crazy. Oh God, you guys are not gonna believe this. Police found 115 bodies at a quote unquote green funeral home in Canyon City, Colorado. Now you know what these green funeral homes are, right? They're supposed to be either taking the body and laying it out in the grass in the woods or some shit like that, or wrapping it in some linen and barely burying it so it can decompose easily and be returned back to the earth or whatever. These people, they weren't burying the bodies; they was piling them up in the garage.
Oh wow! So I mean, if they buried it that low, then I know the animals and stuff come eat them too, correct? So they don't embalm them or anything, correct?
No.
Okay.
But it says at least 115 decaying bodies were found at a storage facility for a green funeral operator after neighbors reported abhorrent smells emanating from the location in rural southern Colorado.
Probably ran out of room or something, you know.
Could you imagine? This is like the third time I've heard a story like this of funeral homes piling up bodies instead of getting rid of them like they're supposed to. I mean, why are the people keeping the bodies? Like, why don't they just bury them like they're supposed to?
I don't know. Maybe, maybe Armageddon is coming and need something to eat on. You know, who knows? You know.
But they never try to preserve the bodies. They just let them.
I mean, people eat
lay there
the
and
most
rot.
funkiest, nastiest shit around the world. So you just never know. And it's in Kansas too. So shit.
It says the Return to Nature funeral home facility in the small town of Penrose had been unregistered with the state for 10 months on Wednesday when the owner, John Halford, spoke by phone with the state regulator on the day after the smells were reported, and police launched an investigation. This guy, you know what, John? I think you have some kind of weird fetish or some shit like that with these bodies.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know? That's what I was hinting to.
What you think he's doing with the bodies, Jermaine?
I don't know. I mean, he may be selling some body parts too at the same time too. So
he could be.
So it could be some underground, medical.
He could be.
Thing where he's selling his body parts and stuff like that to doctors and. So it just there has to be a reason why he's holding all of these bodies for, but at the same, he's not preserving them neither too. So it just I don't know. There's something behind it,
I wonder if any of the bodies been chopped into pieces or anything, or they still whole? Because you could sell heads to universities, arms, legs, and all that kind of stuff like that.
He'd probably be doing something like that. He has to be. To have that many, bodies in the home, and then, the news don't tell you everything anyway. So there's something totally behind it, and it's going to be covered up because the police and everybody know, because doctors go down there to get their parts and their portions and stuff like that. And he get his little cut and stuff like that.
So. Bye, Colorado.
And it's what you say, Colorado. Yeah. And it's probably in a small town. Everybody know what's going on too. So. Ain't nothing new.
Somebody just had to get back. They's like, I'm finna call down there and tell them I smell bodies at your house.
Right. And he said around neighborhood, 115. You should have smelled it on the first body,
Yeah.
So come on.
It says in Arkansas, in jail, inmates settled a lawsuit with a doctor who prescribed them ivermectin for COVID-19 while they was locked up down to the prison. In Little Rock, Arkansas, 5 former inmates at an Arkansas County jail have settled their lawsuit against a doctor who gave them ivermectin. The U.S. Food and Drug Administration had approved ivermectin for use by people and animals for some parasitic worms, head lice, and skin conditions. You remember this was going on during COVID? People was taking that ivermectin.
Yeah.
Do you think that this doctor in the jail should be sued and pay them for forcing them to take ivermectin?
Yeah, I mean he should be put in jail also too.
Yeah, because it says right here that the inmates say they were never even told ivermectin was among the medications that had been given to treat their COVID-19 infections.
Yeah.
And instead, they were told they were being given vitamins, antibiotics, or steroids.
He lied to him. So
that's a Hippocratic oath breaker too, right?
He should be going to jail. He should be going to jail. His license should be taken away. But it goes back to the Tuskegee Airmen. Tuskegee, where they was doing black people, where they was giving them syphilis and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you wonder why people don't trust the doctors. And I'm pretty sure. When you talk about Arkansas in the prison system, I'm pretty sure majority of these 5 were blacks, so because we are like 90% of the population that's in jail right now, but we're a small population in America.
In Arkansas?
No, in America.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Arkansas.
Yeah, but I'm talking about just in the prison system itself, and they wonder why, a lot of us don't trust the medical fields because the way we're treated.
That's why you need your own doctor. Oh my God. Do you remember this story about this girl, Kanika Jenkins?
Yeah,
She was seen running through a hotel basement,
yeah,
and somehow she ended up in the freezer.
yeah.
It says the mother of Kanika Jenkins has reportedly settled a lawsuit concerning her daughter's 2017 passing. As the Shade Room previously reported, the 19-year-old body was found in a walk-in freezer at an Illinois hotel on September 10th, 2017. At the time, it was reported that the teen's death was accidental and caused by hypothermia. Now, did you see they had a bunch of videos out about this at the time?
Yeah. But what
Somebody
was she running from though?
She was running from somebody, or somebody was chasing her, or something like that.
Wow.
I don't remember exactly what happened, but this story was definitely strange.
Yeah, it was all over the news and stuff.
Yeah.
She was running and she got frozen her track.
Like on the video game?
Yeah.
What's that one called where they be fighting and they say fight? And Scorpion, there was like this
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. And you think she got frozen like that?
Yeah, I mean, hypothermia, you said 24 hours, she had to be in an icicle in a freezer, your body start dropping, and the freezers is like, but below zero, in over 24 hours. I mean, she's frozen.
Wow. That's a shame. That's scary.
Yeah, over 24 hours. Because you put it's just like a piece of meat. Like, say for instance, you put a rump roast, a big heavy, in the shelves that have those bulk roast and stuff like that, and they put them in or the whole pig, and they put it in the freezer. The pig is frozen, and then but you have
like that freezer over there.
Yeah, and you have blood. You have blood in that the liquid in your body is gonna freeze. So she was frozen. They didn't even have to embalm her,
Wow. That's crazy. Oh my goodness, you guys. This story was really so crazy the other day. I watched it over and over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, like, people just have no respect for one another these days. They just feel like they can just do whatever they want out in these streets. Now, in Philadelphia, this lady and her girlfriend were delivering food downtown. And they had their 2 kids, sons in the back seat or whatever. And I don't know what happened, but words exchanged between her and this motorcyclist. He pointed the gun at her in the car.
No, what happened was
I ain't finished yet.
Because you don't know what happened. I was trying to
I do know what happened. They were having an argument. He pointed the gun at her at the car. They moved some more. Then he got on top of the car, jumped in, crashed the windshield. Then she got out of the car. He pointed the gun at her. Then after he pointed the gun at her, he headbutt her. Then he got back on his bike. She pushed the bike over, and then all these other bikers started coming around, surrounding him. And then he pulled off. Isn't that what happened?
No, what happened was the initial conflict was because the bike had hit the side of her car, and she got mad, and that's when they got into it.
Okay, this is the same thing I said.
Yeah, but I mean, you said you didn't know what happened at the initial. The initial confrontation began because the biker hit a car on the side of a car, and then that's what started the conflict.
Do you think she was brave for doing that or stupid?
She was brave because, I mean, you have all those bikers, and then you got your kids in there. Those bikers can get real crazy. Most of those bikers are gang members and stuff.
That's true.
Gang members and stuff like that. So, I mean, for her, people call it bravery, but for me, she's a sister. So, we from the hood. We don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So, she from the hood. She got her kids in there, and those bikers. And then, the dude is white too. So we talking about,
Cody.
Cody, and we talking about, Ku Klux Klan members and all type of Aryan Nation brotherhood in these bikers. You got to be careful with that, Even then, with the Hispanic, community, with the Mexicans cartels, they have their bikers too. Those people are extremely dangerous. So, she had to protect her kids.
You think so? I've been to several biker places before where bikers hang out. They just seem like regular people to me.
Yeah, but when it comes to the initiation and the gang and stuff, I'm not saying all of them, but you just gotta be careful, especially in the area that we live in. It was I'm not gonna name the street, but the area that's in the back and up north from us, it's some gang members, and they're white, and they have this big logo like a skeleton. They have I was there because I was there one night, and they had their vest on, and it had the skeleton. I was there, and
where were they at?
It was. I'll tell you off camera.
No, what's the name of the business they was at?
We was at a Valero at a
Oh.
gas station. So at a gas station, and I seen them. I'm like, yeah, those are gang members, So
Child, well, look, it says Cody Heron, age 26, faces multiple counts of aggravated assault, reckless endangerment, and possession of an instrument of crime in connection with an incident. Why is no gun charges on here?
because he didn't point his initial when I watched the video, his thing wasn't he wasn't trying to point the gun at it because
he almost dropped the gun, then he picked it up.
He picked it up, but it wasn't about pointing the gun at her. The gun dropped and he was just picking it up to put it back where he was.
He did like this.
Yeah, I didn't see him pointing. I think he was
I did.
Yeah, so I think that's why he had the instrument, but he didn't use it for an assault. It was just that it dropped out of his
that's
his
terroristic threats, pointing a gun at somebody.
At his pants, and then that's when he, well, other than that, it was just a stupid thing to do, and people get brave when they have a bunch of people around them too. So it was, to me, I would have been scared as fuck. I don't think I would have the nerves to. I was just like, fuck it, because you being a man itself, a woman maybe can get a pass, but a man is not going to get that much leeway when it comes to that situation.
It says his violent, lawless behavior is totally unacceptable here in the city and the county of Philadelphia. First Assistant District Attorney Robert Listerby said during a press conference, I'm so sick of, I'm just tired of them. Bye, Cody. Oh, goodness. Are you going to play the Powerball?
I never paid the lottery. Never. It's not worth it. They just take people money. And then,
well, you know what? I don't believe in playing the lotto either. Yeah. But guess what? When it gets to numbers like this, I will spend a couple of dollars.
And you read the story, and you're part of the trend.
Huh?
I said when you read the story, then you're part of the trend of why they raised the jackpot up so high.
Yeah, I want to be part of the trend when it's like almost $2 billion. Let me join in. I'll take my $400,000 after taxes or whatever.
And that's exactly what you out of $2 billion, you're only going to get $450,000.
And that's as if 400 million.
Well, I'm exaggerating, but that's exactly out of $2 billion, you're only going to get 40.
Yeah, but I only spent $1. Yeah. Now I'm not dumb. I'm not going to sit up here and play the lotto every day.
Yeah.
And play cash 3 and cash 4 and cash 5 and all those other numbers. I ain't doing that, and I ain't buying no stupid scratch offs either.
No.
Now I do know somebody who likes scratch offs. And I buy them for them every now and then, let them scratch them off so they can feel good. But generally speaking, nah. It says in Des Moines, Iowa, at $1.4 billion, the Powerball jackpot on the line Saturday night is the world's 5th largest lottery prize. You don't care?
No.
I'm still gonna put
because it's gonna. I'm telling you who's gonna win. It's gonna be somebody that's in the middle of nowhere. That's what those people usually win at, in the middle of nowhere. And I'm pretty sure. To me, it could be a conspiracy. That
I knew he was gonna say
yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a conspiracy because they know they probably know who's gonna win because they got it on camera. They track these numbers. These are numbers. Numbers are not hard to track. That's why numbers are a part of our everyday lives because that's how people track. Your Social Security has a number. Your date of birth is a number. When you go to jail, you have a number. When they say stand in line, number 1, order number 23. They track everything that you do. So when they get those numbers, it's somebody in a smaller town that's living in a shed somewhere. And God bless them if they win. The Lord bless them if they win. But they know that people that never had that type of money is gonna blow it. And I bet you there's a 98% rate of bad stories with people that won the lottery.
They even have a show called My Lottery House. Have you ever seen that?
No.
With the gay tattooed white guy?
No.
so people win the lottery, then they go on his TV show and he's helps them buy the biggest mansion to waste all their money that they can. And guess what they do? They do it.
Yeah.
Bye, Lotto.
Never ends well.
I guess it's time for men's gossip.
I don't have any boxing stories today. I really don't.
No.
No, I really don't. Because it's really nothing going on right now. It's just everybody's still talking about Charlo and Canelo. But they said Canelo's supposed to be maybe fighting another nobody. Canelo, he's and people know this, and the boxing world know this, is that Canelo is the most overhyped boxer I ever seen. He's to me, he's the worst boxer I ever seen in my life. And only reason why they hype him up is because
Canelo is the Mexican one.
yeah, Mexican, yeah, because he's not black, because blacks always rule the sport, but black people rule the sport of boxing, and they just overhype him. He doesn't fight anybody. He fight people that's two classes, weight classes under him, coming off a loss, coming off a long layoff. He'll fight a nobody with a horrendous winning record of 20 and 8 or 10 or something like that, and he's the most overhyped boxer that I ever seen. So, and PBC is not going to renew their contract with Showtime. So we got to figure out. They got to figure out if they're going to go to Amazon Prime to renew to get a contract to keep showing boxing. Because I believe PBC, if they go out of business, then boxing is basically dead, because ESPN is the only one that show pretty decent boxing. What
about Showtime?
That's why I just said that.
Oh,
they're not going to renew their contract of Showtime. ESPN shows pretty decent boxing, and then Danza, it's Danza, and that's another boxing network. It's trash. It's trash all the way around. So PBC doesn't find anybody, then boxing is dead after that. Because the only thing they're gonna show is white and Mexican boxers. Because PBC was the ones that promoted African American boxers at its highest level, which was needed.
Wow. Yeah, Fred Richard in gymnastics, he won a bronze in all around yesterday. That's the first time an American has won a medal. A male gymnast has won a medal in a very, very, very long time. The brothers are starting to take over. That's really good. Congratulations to Fred Richard. Simone Biles won again yesterday. That's not even news anymore. Thank you, Simone Biles. And let's just go back, rewind back to the front. So we're going to start off again. We're going to talk about our newest subscriber, Samson. Hey, y'all. Hey, we have 109 subscribers. Y'all, I want to talk really quick about some side hustles for people. You don't have to have a license or anything like that to do this. It's called home inspections. You can go to like groundworks.com or Proxy Picks. They don't really pay a super amount of money, but if you really need something to do that's, non-pressure, like you don't have to be delivering nobody's food or nothing like that, you can go to Groundworks. They pay like $75 an order. It's really cool. So if you want to know more about it, just email me at goodandcrazyn@gmail.com, and I'll give you more information. Also, if you're a licensed realtor out there in any state and you want to register with me to start receiving some good, positive, hot leads from me, also email me at goodandcrazyn@gmail.com. Be quick about it, because guess what? I'm only going to have one realtor per city. You don't have to sign up under me right now. You can just stay with your current broker. We're going to work out some deals, guys. All right. So guess what it's time for? Oh, no. Let's go back. Let's talk about this first story again right quick. So I'm not going to. But when I leave here, can we change that part 2 to just rename the whole thing?
What?
When we're done with the show, can you just rename it back to the original name?
Yeah.
All right. So guess what? The first story that we talked about was Donald Trump saying that his net worth. All right. So he's saying that Mar-a-Lago was worth the $1.5 billion that he was trying to tell the judge. Guess what? It's not worth that. All you got to do is just do a simple search on Zillow to find out it's $24 million. The judge said it was $18 million. I'm going to go with the judge because it's closer to $18 million than $1.5 billion. Donald Trump, just stop lying. Stop lying all the time. Joe Biden said he wouldn't previously build the wall. Now he's building it. I think that's actually a good thing.
To me, it's not a good thing, because The people are gonna they're gonna
Find another way around.
find another way around. The wall doesn't make any sense. Even if they build it, it's still not gonna make any sense. Um, shit. And I mean, if they're gonna build a wall, they need to build a wall all over the United States through California, Arizona, New York, and all of those places too. So, I mean, if you want to do that, I mean,
What you mean build the wall around California?
Yeah, I mean, because they go through California too. Mexico's close to California, and then Arizona, New Mexico, all of those borders. And then,
well, you said New York though.
Yeah, because New York is a border too. That's where the ocean's at too. So you can't stop them.
So they need to build it. They need to do it all around the whole country.
Was the Berlin? What's the Berlin Wall? Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well make that type of wall and just block America out from anybody from coming in. So if you're trying to do that, so
that's crazy. All right, y'all. Guess what it's time for? It's time for Boom the Kim K Slam. I'm slamming Joe Biden's dog Commander for biting up everybody down to the White House. Either y'all take him home, or like Jermaine said, do what to him?
Euthanize him.
Euthanize him. That is so terrible. Bye, Commander. Oh Lord. I'm slamming those U.S. custom agents in Minneapolis. If that lady want to bring shit home, let her bring it home. Or do you think she shouldn't be able to bring it home?
I mean, it just depends. I mean, those customers are there for any terrorism or anything like that. So, and then you got to check those feces to see if they have any disease or anything. So
that's true.
That's a lot of behind that.
Lady, leave shit at home. Oh God, I'm slamming the Return to Nature Funeral Home in Canyon City, Colorado, for not properly disposing of these people's bodies the way their family paid you to do.
I'm not slamming you, because if you got a hustle behind that, they don't need to slam you.
Yeah, I'm slamming them. Bye. Oh God, these people, y'all know what? Y'all should know better than this. The Arkansas jail inmates who had to sue the doctors at the jail. Hope the doctor goes to hell. Bye, Little Rock, Arkansas Police Department. And Cody Herron, you know what you did to that girl in Philadelphia. Y'all hope your ass goes to jail for about 2 or 3 years. Bye. And guess what, y'all? That's the end of the show. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Aki Nation, jump down in the comment section and let us know how you feel. Jermaine, take us out.
May the Lord be with you guys in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Jesus loved you. The Father loved you. Jesus died on the cross for our sins. No matter what you've done in your life, I'm telling you, no matter what you've done in your life, as long as you have breath in your life, breath to breathe, a mouth to speak, a mind to think, and a heart to believe and trust that it's never too late to come to Jesus. You guys take care and have a great night.
Bye.